Good day, everyone. How are we today? I hope we're fine. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're behaving like good boys and girls. We just continue to behave like good boys and girls. Thank you for joining today's class. The subject we are treating in today's class is literacy. The subject for today's class is literacy, and the topic we are going to be treating in today's class is reading practices. The topic for today's class is reading practices. Now, before we start our class properly, let us sing a rhyme, one of our rhymes that we sing in the school. And the rhyme we're going to sing in today's class is Gusi Gusi Ganda. Now let's sing together. Gusi Gusi Ganda, where shall I wander? Upstairs and downstairs in my lady's chamber, where I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers. I took him by the left leg and threw him down the stairs. Now let's sing it again. Gusi Gusi Ganda, where shall I wander? Upstairs and downstairs in my lady's chamber, where I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers. I took him by the left leg and threw him down the stairs. Roll it for yourselves. Roll it, roll it, roll it, and let it go. You are great. Thank you for joining today's class. And like I said before, the topic for today's class is reading practices. Now let's do a revision of what you learned in the last class. In the last class, we learned article the. We learned article the. And I remember in the last class, I said article the is used when we are referring to a particular object or a particular person or thing. Yeah, let's just think. We said article the is used when we are referring to a particular person or thing. We use article the when we are referring to a particular person or thing. That means if I tell you, go and bring the book, go and bring the book. That means there is a book I want you to bring, and you know the book. Or if I say, oh, madam, there is a blue book on the table. There is a blue book on the table. Then I'll say, you go and bring the book. That means I want you to bring that blue book you told me is on the table. That is when we use article the. The book is on the table. Bring the book. If I say the boy, that means I'm talking to a particular boy. Maybe the boy wearing a blue shirt, or the boy wearing a blue shirt, anyone, or a boy wearing the school uniform. But when I tell you the boy, that means I'm talking to a particular boy. Or if I say the children, that means a particular group of children I'm talking about. Yes, the particular group I'm talking about. If I say get me a book from the table. Get me a book from the table. That means maybe there's a table I'm talking about, maybe a blue table. Now tell you, get me a book from the table. That means, when I said a book, that means you don't pick any book from that table. But if I tell you, get me the book from the table, that means I'm talking about a particular book, and I'm talking about a particular table. So that means I want you to bring the book, the particular book, from the particular table. That is it. Now let's come to our class for today. Today I said we are learning reading practices. And our learning objectives for today's class is, at the end of the lesson, each of the pupils should be able to sound simple words. Remember our blends. Yes, you should be able to sound simple words, like simple 3-letter words, simple 2-letter words. Then the second one, each of the pupils should be able to read simple sentences. Each of the pupils should be able to read simple sentences. Also, each of you should be able to read passages fluently, short and simple passages fluently. Now let's go to our first reading. Let's go to our first reading comprehension. That's our first passage. The title of this passage is My Cat. The title of the passage is My Cat. Everybody sound cat. Let me hear you. Cat. Again. Cat. And the man in front of cat is a 2-letter word. M-Y. Mine. M-Y. Mine. Let's sound cat again. Cat. Now let's call it together. My cat. Again. My cat. Again. My cat. Now let's read the first sentence in our passage. The first sentence is, Pat is my black cat. Let us read it again. Pat is my black cat. Again, Pat is my black cat. Now let's blend it as we read. At Pat. At Pat. Pat is is, is my my, mine. Black, black, cat, at cat. Pat is my black cat. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. Let's do it together gently now. Pat likes to sit on a mat. Yes, Pat likes to sit on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. You can point to it as we are reading. Now let's read the last sentence. Pat is a good cat. Pat is a good cat. Pat is a good cat. Now let's read it again. Let's read it all over again. Let's start from the beginning. Pat is my black cat. Now we're going to, as I'm reading now, let us all point to it. We'll point to the words one by one and we read together. Now let's go. Pat is my black cat. Now let's do the sentence again. Pat is my black cat. Very good. Now let's go to the next sentence. Pat likes to sit on a mat. Again, Pat likes to sit on a mat. Now let's read the first two sentences together. Now let's go. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. Let's read it again. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. Let's read it again. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. Now let's read the next sentence. She will take a nap on a mat. Let's read it again. She will take a nap on a mat. Now let's read it together. Let's start reading it from the first sentence. Now read it from the first sentence to the third sentence. Now 1 to go. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. Let's read it again from the beginning. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. And let's do the last sentence. Pat is a good cat. Let's do it. Let's point to it as you are reading, so we'll get it as we read. Now let's do it together. Pat is a good cat. Again, Pat is a good cat. Now let's read it together from the beginning. 1, 2, go. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. Pat is a good cat. Let's read it again. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. Pat is a good cat. Now let's read it again for the last time. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. Pat is a good cat. Now let's clap for ourselves. Keep clapping. Very good. Now let's go to our next reading passage. The title of this passage is Peg's Pig. The title of this passage is Peg's Pig. Peg's Pig. Egg, peg. Then it has apostrophe and S. So it is Peg's Pig. Peg's Pig. You sound the S with it. Peg's Pig. Ig, pig. Again, ig, pig. Peg's Pig. Now let's read. Peg has a funny. This is funny. 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 Now everybody, let's say it. Funny. Again, funny. Peg has a funny pet. 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 Peg has a funny pet. Peg has a funny pet. And don't forget to sound the H, which sounds in the has. Peg has a funny pet. Now the next sentence. Peg's pet is a pig. Don't forget the S in front of the peg in the second sentence. Peg's pet is a pig. Peg's pet is a pig. Now let's do the first. Okay, let's continue reading the sentence. I will start all over. The pig is fat. The pig is fat and pink. 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 Peg likes a pet pig. Peg likes her pet pig. Peg likes her pet pig. And the next sentence, Ben is the pig. Ben is the pig. The last sentence, the question, do you like pet pigs? No, we said in the class, in the last, when we were in the class, yes, during this, the last term that we finished, we said if you see question mark is the one that is like this. No, full stop is dots, but question mark is the one that is curved on top and it has a dot under it. So when you see a question mark, you raise your voice. Do you like pet pigs? You won't just say, do you like pet pigs? No, you're asking a question. Do you like pet pigs? Do you like pet pigs? Now let's read the sentence and the passage from the beginning. Now let's read one by one. The first sentence only now. Peg has a funny pet. Again, Peg has a funny pet. Again, Peg has a funny pet. Now let's read the second sentence. Peg's pet is a pig. Peg's pet is a pig. Peg's pet is a pig. Now let's read the first and second sentences together. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. Let's read it again. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. Now the third sentence, let's read it together. The pig is fat and pink. The pig is fat and pink. The pig is fat and pink. Let's start from the first sentence. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Again, Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Let's go to the next sentence. Peg likes a pet pig. Peg likes a pet pig. Peg likes a pet pig. Let's read it again from the first sentence. 1 to go. Peg has a funny pet. Please point to it as you are reading so you will not be left behind and you'll be able to read along properly. Now let's start again. Peg has a funny pet. Again, Peg has a funny pet. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes her pet pig. Let's read it again. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes her pet pig. Let's go to the next sentence there. Ben is the pig. This is Ben, not Peg. Ben. Ben is the pig. Ben is the pig. Let's start reading it from the first sentence again. 1 to go. Peg has a funny pet. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes her pet pig. Ben is the pig. Let's read it again from the beginning to this fifth sentence. Let's go. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes her pet pig. Ben is the pig. Now let's do the last sentence together. Is a question. Yes, before we read it, I said it is a question, and that's question mark. So we're going to raise our voice a bit when we are saying it. Do you like pet pigs? Let's read it again. Do you like pet pigs? Again. Do you like pet pigs? Let's read it again. Do you like pet pigs? Now let's start from the beginning, from the first sentence. 1 to go. Peg has a funny pet. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes her pet pig. Ben is the pig. Do you like pet pigs? Don't let us forget, the last sentence is a question. It is a question. So we raise our voice when we are reading it. Now let's read it two more times. Now let's go. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes her pet pig. Ben is the pig. Do you like pet pigs? Do you like pet pigs? Now let's read it again from the beginning for the very last time. Peg has a funny pet. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. The pig is fat and pink. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes a pet pig. Peg likes a pet pig. Peg likes a pet pig. Ben is the pig. Do you like pet pigs? Do you like pet pigs? Now let's clap for ourselves. Keep clapping, keep clapping. Very good. Now let's go to the last passage for today's class. The title of this story, yes, the title of this passage is My Funny Pets. My Funny Pets. My Funny Pets. Now let's read it. Let's read it together first, then we'll start reading it one by one. I have a funny dog. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Then this next sentence is a question. Do you have a pet with a hat? Do you have a pet with a hat? My pets are my pets are funny. My pets are funny. Now let's start reading the passage one sentence at a time now. The first sentence is I have a funny dog. 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 Let's read it again. I have a funny dog. Again, I have a funny dog. Now let's read the next sentence. I have a funny cat. Again, I have a funny cat. Again, I have a funny cat. Now let's do the two sentences together. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. Again, I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. Again, let's read it together. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. Now let's read the third sentence. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. 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 Now let's do this from the first sentence to the third sentence down. 1 to go. I have a funny dog. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. Now let's do it again from the first passage to the third passage. 1 to go. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow cat. Now let's do the fourth sentence. Together, let's go. My cat has a red and blue hat. 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 Now let's do it again from the first sentence now to the fourth one. 1 to go. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Now let's do it again from the beginning. 1 to go. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Let's do the fifth sentence together. And I said the fifth sentence is a question. There is a question mark in front of it. Let's read. 1 to go. Do you have a pet with a hat? Let's read it again. Do you have a pet with a hat? Again, 1 to go. Do you have a pet with a hat? Now let's read it together. Let's read it from the first sentence now to the fifth sentence. 1 to go. I have a funny dog. Again, I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Do you have a pet with a hat? Let's read it again from the beginning. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Do you have a pet with a hat? Do you have a pet with a hat? Let's do the last sentence together. My pets are funny. My pets are funny. My pets are funny. My pets are funny. Now let's read the whole passage together. Yes, let's read the whole passage together now. I'm going to read it 3 times. Let's go. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Do you have a pet with a hat? Do you have a pet with a hat? My pets are funny. Let's read it again. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Do you have a pet with a hat? My pets are funny. Now for the last time, let's read together. I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Do you have a pet with a hat? My pets are funny. Now let's roll it for ourselves. Roll it, roll it, roll it, and let it go. Yeah, great. Now, before we end the class, let us read our passages from the beginning, one after the other. And we'll read them gently this time. And you can write down the passages. You can write the passages in your book so you practice it very well. So when you see it in the exam, you will not be afraid. When you see it in the exam, it will not be hard. It will be very simple. Reading is simple. Reading is very simple. Reading is not hard. It is very simple. You take your time. Anyone you don't have to pronounce very well. You pronounce them one by, you pronounce any word you don't have to pronounce very well. Pronounce it one at a time. You blend the word. So you know how to pronounce it. So you blend the letters. So you know how to pronounce it very well. Reading is simple. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. And please don't let us forget to read our Queen Primer. Yes, we are with our Queen Primer. Please let's continue reading it. Let us read the passages there, one after the other. Let us read the passages in our Queen Primer, one after the other, one by one. Now let's read that first passage again. Read it. We'll read this time. I'm going to read the passages just once, then we'll end the class. Now let's go. Pat is my black cat. Pat likes to sit on a mat. She will take a nap on a mat. Pat is a good cat. That's our next passage, sorry. Peg has a funny pet. Peg's pet is a pig. The pig is fat and pink. Peg likes a pet pig. Ben is the pig. Do you like pet pigs? Don't let us forget the question mark at the back of the last sentence. The next one, I have a funny dog. I have a funny cat. My dog has a blue and yellow hat. My cat has a red and blue hat. Do you have a pet with a hat? Don't forget the question mark there. The last sentence, my pets are funny. Now let's clap for ourselves. Very good. Thank you for joining today's class. And I hope you all understand everything that will be taught in today's class. Let's continue to practice our readings. Like I said, you can write the passages out, so you'll be able to read them later. Then let us read our Queen Primer. It is very important. Do not forget to read your Queen Primer. And reading is fun. Very, very, very interesting. Reading is very interesting. And it is very simple. Reading is very, 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 very simple. So don't be scared of reading passages. Don't be scared of reading at all. Don't be scared of reading. Take your time and you will get it. Take your time and you get it. Don't forget, read the passages of the Queen Primer and continue to practice the three passages I gave in today's class. Thank you for joining today's class. Let us continue to be good boys and girls, and I'll see you in the next class. Bye.